So in this video, I'm going to create a bootable USB drive with Windows 11 for unsupported hardware. So you can install this Windows 11 in unsupported computer hardware. So I'm going to download Windows 11 and this is the website. So this is it, download Windows 11 ISO. I'll click on the drop down tab here, select Windows 11, click download now. I just have to select the product language. I'm going to choose English, click confirm, and click on 64-bit download, and the ISO file is downloading. So to create this bootable USB drive, I'm going to be using Rufus. This is the Rufus website. I'm going to download the Rufus exe file, and this is the latest edition, 4.4. So it's here on the desktop. I'm going to open Rufus. So I'm going to be using a 16 gig USB drive. I'm going to click select. So I'll select the ISO file that's on the desktop, click open. Now the image option is going to be on standard. So on the partition scheme, there's a drop down tab and there are two options. There's MBR and GPT. I'll select MBR. So MBR is for older legacy hardware computers. You can select that. And GPT is for newer computer hardware and it's for UEFI. So this is MBR and this is GPT. So I'm going to leave it at GPT. You can rename this volume label. So on the file system, I'm going to leave it as NTFS. I'm going to click start. Now you're going to get this pop-up window. So here you can customize the Windows installation. And there's some options here. The first one is to remove requirement for 4 gigs and above, secure boot and TPM 2.0. You want to leave that checked. The second option, remove requirement for an online Microsoft account. Yes, you want that checked. And create a local account with a username. So you can change this. If you want Rufus to create a username for your Windows 11, you can type it in here. For example, I'll type Tom. So what this does, this is going to create a local administrator account and the username will be Tom. And you can check this box, set regional options to the same values as this user. Check that. Disable data collection. You can check that. You can also disable BitLocker automatic device encryption. I'm going to click OK. So you got to get this warning pop-up box, and this is going to delete everything in the USB drive. Click OK, and now it's creating the bootable USB drive. So now I'm going to take the USB drive. I'm going to boot up a laptop which has only 4 gigs of RAM. I'll click close. So this is the BIOS of the laptop. So the total memory on this laptop is 4 gigabytes of RAM. This is the CPU speed, 2.30. So I'll restart the computer. So I'm going to hit F12. And I'm going to select the USB drive to boot up from. Now this laptop is connected to the internet by Ethernet cable. Okay, I'm going to click next. Click install now. I'm going to select I accept the Microsoft license. Click next. I'm going to choose custom install. So I'm going to delete these 2 partitions. I'm going to use the entire drive to install Windows 11. I'll click next. And it's installing Windows. So I'm going to skip this. I'm not going to connect to our wireless because I'm already connected by Ethernet cable. Click next. Checking for updates. So it's logging on as Tom. And Tom was the username that was created in Rufus. So okay, Windows 11 is installed and Tom is the username. So I'm going to right click this PC, show more options, click on manage. I'll click on local users and groups, select users. And as you can see, Tom was the username that was created. I'll click on member of. So Tom is a member of the administrators and power users and users. So by default, the user must change password at next logon. You can uncheck that and select password never expires. Click apply, click OK. So I'll select device manager. So on device manager, you want to check what drivers need to be installed, and it will be shown here. So to install these drivers, usually it picks it up from the internet. If not, you'll have to go to the computer website, whatever brand of computer you have, and you can download the drivers and install it. I'm going to type about. And as you can see, it only has 4 gigs of memory here. It's Windows 11 Pro. The version is 23H2. So I'm going to download the drivers. I'm in the Lenovo website. So the laptop I'm using is an E460 ThinkPad. I'll download the drivers for the chipset. So all the drivers were installed. So I want to thank you for watching, and I thank you for subscribing.